to go back to just quickly in terms of when you might have got a little bit distracted and wayward and had to do one or two things in terms of like peddling and that. What what deterred you away from that? Do you know what I mean? And was it?
I,
Did you
I
have to?
think
Yeah,
I think it's what turned me away from it. Well, what first started getting me into it was I was 6 months banned from British judo,
yeah,
so I had no money. I was at my lowest point in life, and I thought I can't come home with no change to my mum. And I thought I was always the one with money back then. So what it was easy. That was the easy route. It was the easy route to do what I needed to do to bring money in the house and have a good life. And I've got 6 months off judo. What? I'm just living my life. I thought maybe four months into it, I just thought it's not what I want to be as a person. I want to be successful, but I also want to be a good person in myself. I don't want to look back and be like, yeah, I've got this money from this X, Y, and Z. I wanted to have and be able to provide with my mum and be stable, not have to go to bed thinking the police could knock on your door or to have that worry. And yes, it was hard. It was hard coming away because it was so much easy money. But at the same time, it was like an angel and a devil, and the devil just kind of, as soon as I kind of stopped, just flipped off, and I could just live with myself. I could live with the not having the money, and it was a lot more harder back then. It was hard to get money in judo. I'd have to find out sponsors. I'd have to do schools. I'd have to do runs. It was hard, but I think as soon as I let it go and I understood what I was doing, what I mean. It was a lot more easier, but it was hard to drive away from it when I was bringing so much into my household. But I think the main thing was to know that I'm in peace with my own mind. I'm in peace with my own mind, and I'm doing the best I can do for me. Like for me, I'm doing, and I have. It was hard, but just me trying to be the best individual person I can be, and that's I had to have peace with myself before I did anything, because if you ain't got peace with yourself, you're gonna beat yourself up the whole time. You're gonna carry on because you don't care. Have peace with yourself and then try to help others around you, and that's what I had to come to. It was hard, but I did it.
So your circle at that time. I think one of those ones where you had to, what, I've made this decision. I got to kind of sidestep away from certain influences because I know the area and I know what it's like. There's a lot, I mean, I was brought up quite close to the area. I know what it's like, and sometimes it's like you feel like an alien stepping away from that. But obviously, looking at your journey, you made those right decisions, and I can imagine at some point there might have been that peer pressure, like, what you did? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I think the people that I had around me were similar age, but also doing their thing as well. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know if anyone knows people like Ratlin.
Yeah,
Who's doing
that's
his
my.
own music thing.
I'll tell you, it's one of my. I grew up with Ratlin. I grew up with
Yes,
Ratlin, big
but
time.
so Ratlin's cousin,
Yeah,
Fidel.
yeah, I know
Yeah,
Fidel.
I'm good friends with him. Like I'm like that with him. So I like them man there. Like they do their own thing. Do you know what I mean? Fidel supports me like 100%. Like so. As much as you say you're around people doing their own thing, like they were always supporting me. Like they were like, yeah, you do your judo thing. You do this. This is what you need to do. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think if people are gonna be behind you, they're gonna be behind you, no matter what they do. Like they've got their own stories. I mean, they've got their own way. I had my judo. I had things set in stone for my life to live. Do you know what I mean? And I think I'm not saying duck all your brethrens, but if they're your brethrens, they're gonna be there for you, and they're gonna be there for your good times and your bad times, and they're gonna want to push you to succeed in whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying?